Say, what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down! Before I get started, I'm gonna need y'all to do a few favors, man. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way, anytime I drop a story, you will be notified ASAP Rocky, and you can hop right on it whenever you're ready. Now, for those of y'all that might be new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested and I was sentenced to 16 years plus a life sentence. I ended up doing 24 years straight in a lot of these California prisons out there. And over the course of those times, I accumulated some stories. But actually, this story today is not going to be a prison story. It's going to be about one of my Montana stories. In 1989, I had started going out to Billings, Montana. I was out there hustling and selling dope. There was a lot of pimps and players out there, you know. So a lot of cats out there from Oakland, Chicago, Rockford, Illinois, Milwaukee, Georgia, Seattle, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So actually, it was a nice amount of dudes out there participating in underworld activities, I guess we should say. So during the course of my time, like I say, I'd met some pimps and players out there, man. One of the dudes I met out there was a pimp and a pickpocket by the name of Fox from Georgia. You know, he's a fan favorite, so I'm gonna give y'all another Fox story. Yeah, oh yeah, man. So yeah, before we get started, man, y'all be sure to hit that like button. Yeah, you know, yeah. So anyway, let's hop into the story, man. I'll never forget it. This particular day right here was on the day that George Foreman had fought Tommy Morrison. So now maybe about a year before this happened, my house had got raided. And I went to jail, and I was on probation. So due to the requirements of my probation, I had to have a job. So I ended up getting a job at this place called Stagecoach Pizza. So I would go in about 2 or 3 o'clock. I'd work 3 or 4 hours delivering pizza and stuff like that. So on this particular day, I'm headed to work, but I got about 15 or 20 minutes to spare. And so in the course of me heading to work, I have to pass the arcade bar. Now, back then, the arcade bar was a real popular spot where pimps and players hung out, you know, and dudes, you know, just, you know, participating in the underworld activities, you know what I'm saying? So when I pass the bar and pull over, I see a partner of mine by the name of Rufus. Now, Rufus was a pimp. I believe he was up out of Rockford, Illinois. Now, 9 times out of 10, regardless of the situation, Rufus was always in a good mood. You know, Rufus probably was about 5'8", 5'9", probably about 215, 220 pounds, a heavy set jolly dude. You know what I'm saying? Always laughing and giggling. Matter of fact, I remember one time he told me, "What's going on, Chill? You know my bitch tried to kill me yesterday. Look right here, Chill." You know, he was talking about a hoe that he had that stabbed him. So like I say, he was always laughing and giggling. So I pull over, you know, he like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's popping with you though?" You know, I said, "I'm just chilling, man." So he said, "Hey, man, let's shoot some dice," you know, because that was one of our favorite pastimes back then. So we went around the corner. We was outside in front of the arcade, but we went around the side of the building. There was like a little slab of concrete that was sticking out the wall. You know, it looked like almost like a desk. And sometimes we'd shoot dice there, or we'd go inside and shoot, you know, but this was a nice day, so we shooting outside. So this particular day, I'm on fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm stinging him. Now let me give y'all a real quick education on dice for my people who watch and who don't know. When you roll the dice, the first time you roll the dice, if you throw a 7 or 11, anything of that adds up to 7 or 11, you win. If you roll something that comes up with a 12 or a 1 or a 2, you lose. If you happen to roll a 6, now you have to continue to try to roll the dice and roll the dice again and get a 6 before a 7 comes up. Now there's some points that are 3 ways. It's 3 ways to make a 6, like 3-3, 5 ace, and 4 deuce. But now some points there's only 2 ways to make it. Like a 10 is you only make a 10 with 5, and a 6 and a 4. So it's a little harder. It's a little harder to make those points. It's only 2 ways to make points, but it's always 3 ways to crap out. Because if you roll a 7 before you get your point, then you lose. So there was something that was called the bar. And when you would catch a point like maybe a 5 and it's only 2 ways to make it, in order to bet on, a lot of people will say, I'll bet on this point, but I'll bet the bar. And so what the bar does, the bar is basically, it's barring because there's 3 ways to get a 7. So the bar is barring one of those ways. So if you happen to get a 7 before you get your point and you get a 7 with a 6 and an ace, you will get your money back. So that's what bet the bar is. So like I say, we out there. We gambling and stuff. I'm killing him. We betting probably like $100 a shot, 50 on the point. I can't miss. And every time he get on the dice, he can't catch a point. So we shooting about 30, 40 minutes now. So now it done got a little late for me to go to work. So I didn't in about 30 or 40 minutes, I didn't whoop him probably out of about $3,000. So he, oh man, my bitch gonna kill me. Hold on, chill. I'll be back. Give me a few minutes. So he leave and go hop in his Cadillac. He push off. So while he leave, I walk into the bar. Now I'm chilling in the bar for a little bit, and now when I walk back out the bar, my partner Fox, he just happened to live across the street. He's walking across the little like driveway. The driveway or whatever. Not the driveway, but the parking lot. He's coming across the parking lot, So I'm like, hey, what's going on, Fox? Yeah, man, hell, chill. What's going on, man? Yeah, yo. I said, oh man, I'm just out here chilling. So, we chop it up for a little bit. And then Rufus pulled back up. So now when Rufus pulled back up, we go to gambling again. Now we out there, we gambling and stuff. Now Rufus happened to catch, I don't forget, he caught a point though. And we've been gambling about 5 or 10 minutes. Now at this time, he probably didn't won maybe about $100 back, $80 back, somewhere up in there. But anyway, he happened to catch a point. And he's shooting particularly long at this point. It's taking him forever and ever. I mean, it's probably, he's shooting at this point probably like 3 or 4 minutes. So something just told me, man, catch these dice. So when you catch the dice, when he roll them, you can grab them. And, as long as the point don't see you grab them before they stop rolling, that means you catch that, that you catch that particular roll. So anyway, I catch the dice. And I go to looking at the dice because he taking forever. So now I forget exactly how it was, but the dice I don't think they had no 2s and they didn't have no 3s. So eventually, and he's going to make his point, or he's going to make that 10, or he's going to make, he's going to get his point, or he's going to, if it's like a 3, it's like a 5. When he rolls 6 ace, he's going to get his money back. He's saving the bar. So anyway, I go to looking at the dice. I said, hey, man, these some bullshit ass dice, motherfucker. You better give me my money back. So he, like I say, he had only won like about $80 or whatever. So he give me, chill, please don't say nothing. I'm just to go around here and get these niggas. He talking about going up in the bar. So that took me back to a moment of when I had first got out there. I had brought my homeboy Drew out there. Now, so we was at their house shooting dice. And so that brought me back to the moment of how he worked me. So what he done to me back then, he say, okay, listen, man, I'll put down $140 and you put up $60. And I bet you I'm going to make 5. I bet you I'll make 10, and I bet you I'll make it with 2 5s. But I'm betting the bar. So he had no choice but to make his point, or if he crapped out on a 6 and an ace, he'd always get his money back. You know what I'm saying? So when I caught him with that them trick dice, I said, oh, that's what he had done to me way back then. So anyway, whatever. He leave, he go up in the bar. So now my boy Fox, he slide over to me. He see me heading toward the car. Yeah, chill. Yeah, you got some of that shit on you, man? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, yeah. Well, give me a little something, chill, and tell me what I owe you, man. Just tell me what I owe you. That was his saying right there. Anytime he wanted something on credit, he'd say, just give me something, tell me what I owe you. So yeah, I slid him a little something, whatever it was. And he said, yeah, man, yeah. And ride with me, chill, a little later on, man. Yeah, let's go up to that bar, man. Yeah, tonight is the fight. So, because he had previously told me that on the fight nights when dudes be boxing, especially back then in the days, he would be down in Vegas, and those was good days to be pickpocketing. People would be drinking and all that old type of stuff. So I said, okay, I'll get back with you. So he was basically telling me, when you get off work, come through, holler at me, man, let's ride. So, okay, I said, all right, I'll get back with you. So I go ahead to work. Now I go to work, you know what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, this is like 93. And I'm delivering in a place out there in Billings called the Heights. I didn't know that area at all. They didn't have no GPS or nothing, man. So I'd be out there driving around trying to find a house that I'm delivering to. That pizza get to smelling good. I open the box. I get to picking pepperonis off that thing. All type of stuff, man. I'd take me a couple pineapples off the pizza or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I end I end up delivering and my shift was over. So, I go into the house, I get dressed, I come on back to the bar. I look up, I see Fox. He said, "Yeah, man, come on, chill. Let's ride, man." So we go over there. I park at his house. He had a Jeep Wagoneer. We hopped in his Jeep Wagoneer and we went up to this bar out there, Dr. Feelgood's. Now, so Dr. Feelgood's is a big old bar, of course. They up there, they up there, they showing a fight. So we go in and stuff. We go in the back. You walk in. It's a big old TV right there, and then you keep on further back in the bar areas up in there. So we up in there chilling, hanging out. Fox is talking. He's socializing, doing his thing. I happen to leave and go to the bathroom. Now, when I'm coming out the bathroom, like I say, right when you come out the bathroom, they got a big screen up there. The fight is on right there too. So I'm watching the fight a little bit. I never forget, man. This one of my cousin's partners came up to me. I don't remember if his name was Brian or Jason, but he came up to me and he was a little drunk. And so, like I say, Fox had been talking to me about telling me how to pickpocket and all that. So he come up to me and I said, "Hey, man, what's going on, man? Look like you look like you losing a little weight." And I grab him by his pants like the belt, and I shake his belt. But when I'm shaking his belt, what I'm really doing, I'm going in his front pocket with my hand and I'm getting his wallet out. So he said, "Oh yeah, man, I have been losing a little bit of weight." He don't even know I didn't took his wallet on him. So he asked me about some drugs and stuff, and I give him a little bit, but he go to packing on his pockets. He ain't got his wallet. He said, "Oh man, I think I must have left it in the car." So he run to the car. Now when he run to the car, I go to the bathroom. I open it. I forget how much it was, but he had bread up in there, like $1,200-$1,300. So I kept that. And let me tell y'all why. Like I say, most of the times I would be pickpocketing people for fun and I would give their money back. But one time he called me, maybe about 2 or 3 months before that time, he called me over to his house to buy some dope. Now, so when I go to his house, there's a Asian girl over there by the name of Andy. Andy was from Seattle. Andy was feeling me. So she told me, "Hey, yeah, chill, what's going on? I'm going to come past your house in a little bit." I said, "Okay," so I leave and go home. So now maybe about 30 minutes later, she come by there and she tell me that he was basically over there hating on me. He was like, "Oh, you like Chill? Why are you messing with Chill? Chill's a drug dealer. He sells drugs." I'm thinking like, damn, motherfucker, you's a drug addict, you motherfucker. So anyway, because of that situation, I said, okay, because I thought me and the dude was cool. But because of that situation, I kept his wallet. I never gave him his wallet back. So he come back a little later, told me he left his wallet. He don't know where it is. Told me, is he good for some credit? I said, yeah, go ahead, man. So I go, when he leave to go to the car, I go in the bathroom. I get the money, take the money out. I throw his wallet away. So when he come back in, I tell him, yeah, you good for the credit. Go ahead. So now, like I say, I've been here for a while. Now, when I walk into now I'm in the front by the bathroom area watching the TV. But now when I walk into the back of where, they got the bar set up in the bigger TVs, I'm looking around. It's a little darker up in there. I happen to see Fox to my left. Fox is over there by one of these, like, they got a lot of poker machines up there, the video poker machines. So Fox is over to the left talking to some big old guy, and I'm telling him, yeah, I see him telling me, yeah, man, have a heart, man, have a heart. And he's touching him. But now when he's touching his chest, what he's doing is he told me, yeah, chill, man, yeah, man, it's all about the theatrics, man. But when he's doing that, he's touching his heart. He's finding out where his wallet is, So, and like the trick I got from when I did on Jason, when I shook his pants and telling him he looked like he got some weight, all that came from Fox. Fox is telling me you do all that type of stuff to locate the wallet, but you gotta be theatrical so they don't know what's going on. So anyway, I see Fox packing the board in. Fox grabbed him by the front of the pants like I did Jason and said, yeah, yo, man, yeah, I'm strong enough I can lift you with one hand, man. But while he's doing that, what he's doing is, like I say, he got him by the belt. He's pulling his belt away from his body. So his pants is away from his body a little bit so he can dip in his pocket and pull his wallet out. So Fox pulled the wallet out and they sit there and talk for a minute. Then he look around, he see me and he nod his head, like toward the door. So I go toward the door. We go toward the door. We bounce. We hop in the Jeep Wagoneer. Fox opened up the wallet. Dude probably got like about $3,000-$4,000 up in there. It ain't nothing but hundreds. He said, yeah, man, chill. See, man, I told you, chill. Yeah. I told you how to go and pick. I taught you how to go in pockets, man. I can make you self-sufficient. Yeah, Yeah. So then I also tell him about the little lick I hit. So we leave. We head back downtown. So when we head back downtown, we go back to Fox's house. Now we go back to Fox's house. I give him, he paid me for the stuff earlier, and yeah, yo, chill, man, yeah, man, give me a couple of them bags. So I give him a few bags, and he said, yeah, chill, give me a few minutes to do my thing, man. I said, yeah, because I gotta make a run anyway. So I go back to my house. When I go back to my house, by this time, it's late now, maybe about 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere up in there, maybe a little later. So when I go back to my house, I bought a little camcorder. I bought the camcorder. I like to set it on my lap. And, at sometimes when Fox would get high, I'd turn my camcorder on, facing toward him, and we'd just be riding around. And Fox would be talking and stuff, And like I told y'all earlier, man, I had a cousin, my cousin named Chris Booty. He couldn't stand Chris Booty. I guess he had said he had gave Chris Booty some dope, and my cousin didn't return the dope at the expected time. And Fox was a man of, keep your word. And that really upset him about my cousin. So I'd ask him about people in certain situations I know he didn't like, just to hear him talk, because he was an extremely amusing dude, So now we driving around. So I get my camcorder. I go back to his house. Now by this time, he up in there. I knock on the door. He high as a motherfucker, Yeah, chill, man. Let's ride, man. Yeah, you drive though, chill. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back and relax, man. I said, okay, cool. So we hop in my car, perfect setup. So now I get in my car. We driving around. I turn my camcorder on. I got my camcorder facing toward him, but for the most part, you really can't see nothing. You can just hear him talking. I had another homeboy up there named Baby Drew. I took Baby Drew out there. He couldn't stand Baby Drew for nothing. I remember one time we was in the arcade because my homie Baby Drew, he played way too much. He played way too much. Didn't know when to stop playing. So I remember one time we was in the arcade bar. Some lady had stole some sweatsuits, and she was over there, the booster showing Fox the sweatsuits, trying to get him to buy the sweatsuit. So my homie go over there. He go over there bullshitting, grabbing the pants and playing and looking all that. And he already didn't like Baby Drew from the get-go. But he told him, yeah, listen here, you little boy. You better stop playing with me before I shove a tampon in your ass. Yeah, So, of course, we all fell out laughing and shit, but my boy Fox was serious. So like I say, now we riding in the car, so I'm asking him certain questions. What's up with Drew? Yeah, oh yeah, man. He is a real punk, man. And I don't want to know no punks. And see, another thing what he didn't like about Drew, it was an older dude out there by the name of Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie was from Chicago. I believe he was from Chicago, but he had, he was probably about 65, somewhere up in there. He rode a bicycle. He was a dope fiend. So he'd get his little Social Security check every month, and he'd come get him some drugs and go get him a hoe. That's all he wanted to do. He'd come over, yeah, chill. Can I say something, man? I said, what? God bless America. That was some good dope. That's all he wanted to do was get high. And so one day Drew was in the car with Fast Eddie, and Drew's license was suspended. He was driving, and the police happened to see him. The police busted you. Drew, hurry up, speed up, get on another street, and he switched. He told Fast Eddie that, hey man, listen, you drive for me, and when they pull us over and give you the ticket, I'm gonna pay for the ticket. So this happened. Drew never ended up paying for the ticket, and that upset Fox too. So I'd ask him about those situations. So I would ask him. I said, hey man, what's up with Drew? Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a bitch. Yeah, man. He exploited Fast Eddie like that. Imagine if that there was your father, chill. Yeah. Somebody give him a little something that they know he don't have no control over, man. And he abused Fast Eddie, yeah, He took advantage of that man. Yeah. I was killed him, man. Yeah. So he couldn't stand my partner Drew, man. So I'd be riding around and I'd ask him these questions. I'd ask him about my cousin Chris or just any type of shit, just to keep him talking and shit. So we driving around. So eventually, he told me, yeah, chill, man. Take me back past the house, man. Yeah. Let me see if my hoe is over there. He had a broad he was pimping by the name of Jeannie. So now we go up in the house. Now, when you go up in his house, he lived in basically it was a big old giant 2-story building, but whoever owned the house was renting each room out. Fox just so happened to rent half the whole bottom floor. So we come in the house. He go off to the right to the living room, but he had another big room over there. Actually, I don't think we had never been in that room before. It was like a big old open room. So anyway, I go in that room and I set the camcorder on a table, like maybe on the other side of the room. So now Fox come in the room. He sat on the opposite side of the room. So I'm standing over there asking him questions, and all of a sudden, he peeped the camcorder. Because now at this point in time, we in this room, but it's even though it's nighttime, the lights is on. So he said, yeah, but chill. Now keep in mind too, my boy Fox at this time, he high as a motherfucker. He say, chill, man. What is that red light there, chill? So now I'm busted now. So I'm like, oh man, this my camcorder. You hold on, yeah, bitch. You hold on, chill. Now he'd always used to rub his face too. He said, wait, hold on now, chill. A camcorder, chill. Are you recording me? I said, yeah, man. He said, hold up, chill. We cool now, right? I said, yeah. He said, chill. Why are you recording me, man? So now he stand up, right? Fox stand up. He come walk over to me. He said, "Jill, we cool, right?" He start patting me down and shit. Like I say, he high as a motherfucker. So I guess he thinking that I'm getting ready to set him up or something like that. Yeah, chill, man. What's up with this camcorder stuff, chill? I don't wanna chill, man. I don't wanna be recorded, man. Don't record me, okay, chill. So I said, yeah, man. He said, Jill, why are you recording me? I said, oh, Fox, cause you be spitting and kicking game, man. I just wanna, be able to hold on to this game and listen to it. He said, yeah, chill, man, yeah, I don't want to be recorded, chill, okay? So that was my funny story right there, man. So I walked over there, I turned off the camcorder and stuff, man, and I'd save that, I'd save those recordings for a long, long time, man. I end up letting my homegirl use the camcorder to record her son's first day of school, and she accidentally recorded over them, but I wish to this day, man, I had those. I wish to this day I had those tapes, man. Those things would be priceless, man. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that story. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all resume normal program. Yo, yeah, and be sure to hit that like button. Yeah.